Dave is joining us in Indianapolis, Indiana. Dave, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for taking my call. Appreciate your time.
You bet, Dave. What's going on?
So my question is how to evaluate and talk to my boss. I'm an individual sales contributor today. I'm being offered a sales management position. In the short run, it'll be a little bit of a pay decrease, but I'm just looking for help how to think through those two options, how to have that conversation with my boss, and how to approach it.
Give me the two options again. I know one is the sales manager. Is the other option just simply saying no?
Yeah, just staying in my current role as an individual sales contributor.
All right. When you were offered the sales manager position, when it was brought up to you, after the initial, it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good when somebody goes, hey, we want to promote you. But after you let it wear off a little bit and you realize that it's a temporary pay decrease, tell me what your head and heart were feeling. Were they separate feelings? Were they separate thoughts? What was going on there? What is going on right now? Where are you at?
So I was expecting that. I had known, given my success, that my pay, given my upside and commission structure, had exceeded, my boss's pay. So that is certainly a component of it. I hate to continue to go to money, but that's certainly something to consider because it will be more responsibility and some other things. But I do think it does attract me to have a little bit more responsibility, move up in the company, have some upward mobility, potentially have more opportunity, in the future that would not exist if I stayed in the current position.
Okay, that's all good. So my question is, what's the pay situation going to be? How long before you I just think it's weird that the sales manager would make less than the sales people. That to me is wacky.
Yeah. So it's more consistent, but it's not the large upside. Not all of the individual contributors make more than the management position. But given the last 3 years, I've had enough success that I have exceeded the position. So it's more stable.
Okay, but my point is,
know what to expect.
Is there financial growth, and when does that start to kick in?
Sure. And it's kind of nuanced. There are restricted share awards that will be part of it. That's part of the, component I probably need more visibility into. And obviously, if I stay in my current role, I'll never get the chance to move up past that position where if I take the management position, potentially in the future, I'll have more opportunities. So that's another attractive feature.
Which does bring increase in compensation.
Sure.
How much of a short-term hit is it?
I've been very fortunate. So in 2021, I'm going to make $450. It could be as much as $100,000 to $150,000 hit. We're in baby step 7, so I'm very blessed either way, and kind of have the flexibility to take a short-term hit like that.
That's great news.
But
I still want you to look into this a little bit more. I think it's only right for you to. Is it your current leader that you're going to replace him, and he or she's moving up?
No, it's actually a new position. So I work in financial services. The person leading our group is more of a analytical personality. So they're looking to promote me to a new position to run sales and kind of continue to generate revenue across our entire team.
Okay,
so that's how it would be structured.
Then I think this is pretty simple. I think you just need to dive into this more and go, hey, look, I'm excited about this. I want the opportunity to lead and continue to move up the ladder here. But we all know my compensation here. I mean, this is not an elephant in the room, so let's not let it be an elephant. This is what I made. Nobody in their right mind, Dave, is going to think that you're wacky for going,
right.
Initially, this is going to be a pretty big hit. I'm okay, and I'm willing to do it, but I would like to dive into more of, for a guy like me who's a performer, and you guys want me to drive revenues up, that's why you're putting me in this position, or you're asking me to consider it, correct?
Right.
So I would just say, let's look at the comp plan. What's it look like? What has to be true for me to get back up to 450? I think that's okay to ask. You need to be able to consider that, because that to me is the only missing piece that I'm aware of. It sounds like to me you like this company. You want to move up the ladder. This is the opportunity to begin to do it. Good on you for being disciplined financially, very smart financially. So while this will be a hit, it's not actually a real hit. It's not like you're going to be struggling.
No, not at all.
But you still need to press them on this, because you're in a great position.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You don't have to. You don't have to take this deal.
Right. No, that's right.
As good as you are and as successful as you are, there's going to be other opportunities. So I'm in favor of you taking it only after you sit down with them and go, let's look at my comp plan. Because a guy like me to come in and take a new position and build something and grow revenues, I want to know what my piece of the pie looks like, because obviously I want to keep growing financially. And I'm only growing because you're growing. And, make sure that they know that you know that. When they win, you win. So I'd like to know the scoreboard situation and what has to be true. That's a really mature way of asking that for you to keep growing. And I think if you feel comfortable with that piece, then yeah, I'd take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
I like it.
Yeah.
Nope. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Appreciate
man.
your insight.
Hey, I'm proud of you, Dave. Way to go, man.